Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a great Friday, that you're getting all the stuff done you need to. Hosanna, man. All right. It's lunch break, so I'm going to give you all an opportunity to see some new stuff, get in here and do something different. It'll be a little bit different for some of you. We got a wheel set up. So with the wheel, you can play it even just one person. All you got to do is pay to take a shot at your chances. Did I use the right one today? Lunch break, yeah? Well, I'm here anyways. Y'all get here. I guess y'all get here when you will, when you can. If not, you're gonna miss out on a heck of a wheel. That's okay. See, all we got's just one lurker. Even the lurkers pay attention. They've got theirs on standby. Hope that heaven has a smoking section. All right, well, I got a lot of stuff to do for Whatnot while I'm doing this, so I'll let you all get in here. If anybody decides they want on the wheel, then just let me know, and I'll show you how that works. But you can do it one person, 10 people, don't matter how many of you. You're all just going to get one spin at a time anyway, so. I mean, you can get one spin after another. That ain't going to matter, but I mean, you can only spin it one spin at a time, right? So there's 5 silver prizes on it. Made it relatively simple. There's 45 spots. There's also 2 free spins. And yeah. Figure it $5 a spin. You guys are good to go, right? Or, well, guess I decided yesterday I need to bring mine up to everybody else's prices because my items ain't no lower dollar than theirs. So probably, I think, yeah, we could do 6 a shot on it. Think you could get that in one spin. If it lands on it, it's yours. Just saying. Blowing a little strong. Music. Yes, I listen to Jelly Roll during my lunch breaks. During most anything, I'm listening to Jelly Roll or somebody. A little playlist. The heaven has a smoking section. So I don't know what the 10th and 11th is gonna look like. They got some medical stuff I got to take care of on those days, and I don't know if they're gonna admit me into the hospital on the 10th and keep me till the 11th, or how they're planning on doing it exactly. So I'll let you all know as soon as I know for sure. Listen, they were dying to live. Nobody in here talking. I love you, lurkers. I'm glad you guys are at least watching. You know, y'all could talk. It's okay. I won't bite you. Y'all, we will be live tonight on Whatnot for live auction. Place where we can go. You guys running on painkillers. Alright, y'all. No speaky. You guys are amazing. On the phone, thought you needed my help. Anybody into V Nichols? 1911. in VG condition. Maybe the chat ain't working. Maybe I didn't turn the chat on. Maybe. Guess y'all have to let me know. If not, that's okay. I'm gonna sit right here and work as I'm talking to y'all. It's my lunch break. It's your lunch break, Jeff. Get lots of work done for YouTube and whatnot while you should be eating. In section. Speaking of YouTube and whatnot, all y'all got tracking numbers. You'll see it start moving here after my lunch break when I take it to the post office on the way back to the shop. There's a smoking section. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Good to see you. What's the temperature down there in Florida right now, man? I got a feeling it's a lot warmer than it is here today, even though it is sunny. USDA says gold is up 15% today on paper and stocks. Nice. I've got some gold paper. Apparently it went up today 15%. Y'all, if you got any gold paper stocks, you want to go check that, depending on what brokerage you're through, I'm sure. I know I just got an alert on my computer. It is up 15% today. Nice, nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 72 degrees. That ain't bad. It's about the same as here right now, Kevin. We got the same temperature. Ain't that amazing? Person, I'm sitting here tripping. Buffalo ain't got no date on it. What the heck is it doing in that pile? See, Kevin, that's a good time of year down there, though, right? I mean, because y'all don't have like really super cold winds. The wind is even that temperature. Here we got cold winds, man. We got some wind here that'll cut through you. Like, I mean, it's breezy. I hope they got a place where we can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. "2004 proof." Boy, that's a nice one. The boat on them nickels. That was pretty cool. The way it looked in Cameo. So, Kevin, that's good fishing weather. You gonna go fishing? Here we go fishing. It's good fishing weather. Mid-70s. Fishies like it. The heaven has a smoking section. The heaven has a smoking section. How you gonna have a good road on this Buffalo? I can't even tell what the date is. I have to get some on this. What is this? I don't like it when people ride on flips, try to grade shit, especially when you can tell they don't know what they were doing. I don't understand how that can be a good. Can't even see a date on it, not even with the glass. Might be something in there somewhere. Is that a 2? He's got a 19. I think it's a 1920 something. I got a 2. I can't see what the hell the next number is. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. People should not write stuff on flips. Hey, Mr. Lance Parker, good morning. Mr. Lance, you'll see your package start moving as soon as I take off of here and head back. I'll stop by the post office on the way. I got y'all's tracking labels made up last night, well, this morning, whatever you want to call it. My night, your all's morning. Place where we can blow. I hope that It was 28 degrees. Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Lance. So this is what we're going to do, buddy. Check this out. So hold on. Kevin, that's crazy. Last night it was like 30 degrees here. It was cold enough that I got this in my throat because, well, I don't wear a jacket outside most of the time, especially when I'm just running in and out to do stuff. So I think it's got me a little because I don't wear a coat. Half the time I go out there barefoot. It's a little chilly for that, but I still do. I have been smelting barefoot though. I did put on shoes for that deal. Scott Christensen says it's 28 here now this morning. Brr. Telling you, it's getting to be wintertime, y'all. Right? I'm not liking it. So, Mr. Lance, here's what we can do. We can do a number of things at one time, right? At least I can. I can multitask. One of the first things I'm going to do is get this other device opened up because I'm going to need myself to do this. Plus, we never know when the invasion of the crazies is coming, so I need to have like 3 devices fired up. Stupid. All right, so here's what we can do. I got to get these grams slabbed up for tonight. Put them in holders. 28 here now in the morning. Brr, man, y'all freezing me out. I can't do it. I'm not ready for it, y'all. Okay, so we can run a race. The race, Lance, we have to wait for 10 spots to get filled up. We know how interesting that's been, right? Real pain in the ass because, well, people are watching instead of participating, which I get. I understand. We don't mind y'all watching. Big hugs. You could hit that thumbs down or thumbs up, either one. I mean, it's still counting you as a viewer. So here we go. Here is a wheel that I made up. Hold on. Yeah. Known to die, they were dying to live. All right, here we go. Here it's set up. It's got 45 spots on the wheel. You get 5 shots at silver. You got a 1 ounce on there, half ounce on there, 3 1 grams on there. You also got 2 free spins. The rest of them, yeah, nada. Similar to the whatnot wheel, but instead of putting a gram on each one and then charging you off shipping for each spin, all you're going to have to do on this is just pay for your spins. No shipping cost. You end up with a Grammy, that's just going to go into your wallet. If you don't get a wallet, it's going to go in a card in 2 weeks and you'll get it in the mail. That's how we're doing that. Half ounce. Half ounce will open you up a wallet with the half ounce, and you'll have a wallet for a week. So this game you can play by yourself. One person's all it takes. It's going to be $6 a spin. There is your wheel. 48 draws on that wheel, so good luck. Like I said, all you need is one person on this. You got 5 shots of silver, 2 free spins. Other than that, you take a walk. $6 a spin. Gotta put it in. Lance, I need you to type it in the chat. $6 spin, or just put spin one spin. Just put that in there. Meanwhile, y'all, I don't know how in the hell to shuffle this, so that's not one of our options. We're just spinning it as it is. So, Mr. Lance, hold on one second. Let me do this. Anybody that wants a spin on the wheel, it is $6 a spin. Please put in 1 spin, 2 spins, however many you want. There we go. That'll work. We got Mr. Lance with the first spin off the wheel. All right, Mr. Lance, let me get you blue up here super full screen so we can see all the goodies, see all the good stuff. Unlike Whatnot, I'm going to give you all an option on your ounce picks and things like that because, well, we can do that here. We're moving a little slower. On Whatnot, you just get whatever I give you. So keep that in mind when you're over there on a lot of them. They'll be sitting up there on the table, but you won't get your pick. You'll just get whichever one I grab. So, all right, here we go. Good luck. Next. Sorry, sir. We got one next down off the wheel. So I went ahead and took that one off. So now you're down 44 tries. A little strong therapeutic music. Speaking of writing somebody a line that's locked down, y'all, throw Steve-O a line or two. I know Miss Annette's been doing it, and him and his family just Miss Annette, big hugs. They know how awesome you are too. I appreciate you, ma'am. I don't write well, so MJ's transcribed a couple of cards for me. And now she's gone for this week and something. I got to transcribe a card myself this week. I don't want him not to be getting mail. I know how that feels. First hand lesson on AIDS. Adulthood, man. You know, he's got a job in there doing something for planning things or doing something. Anyways, he's got himself into a little thing where he's able to make a little extra money when he's in there. And he's something else, man. He doesn't. His mom and them, they're already making plans. His first thing he wants to do as soon as he gets a pass is they're gonna come visit me. So thought that was pretty cool. Scott Christensen, I hope it warms up, bro. I had to talk to his mom. He can't be. I'm 90% sure the PO probably won't approve a pass to come see me, but we can come up with a reason why they need to come to Oklahoma City. And be like, who do you need a pass to go see? Uh, Mr. Jackie, how you doing? Mr. Lance took the first spin. He got a next. And Mr. Jackie, I hadn't checked to see if you emailed me it back again or not since this morning. I'm sorry. I was just dang near delirious at that point. I hadn't slept in about 2 hours and 48 hours. So, yeah, I was trying to get everything done. I was trying to make sense of stuff. I just couldn't follow what you were saying in the email. I'm like, huh? What's up, coin artist? What's on the wheel? You get 5 silver options. You've got 2 free spins. Other than that, you take a walk. You got 44 picks left on it. Lance didn't win anything. It said next. The difference between this wheel and Whatnot's wheel is I'm not charging you all shipping for Evergo. You're just paying for your spot on the wheel. If I was charging you shipping for Evergo, then I'd have put, Indian head cents or some 1 grammers on the other ones. But the last time we did that, I charged for the shipping also, just like what they do on Whatnot. people were real hesitant. You know what I mean? Because it would change these spots from $6 to $12. See the difference, coin artist? So I thought, I don't know if a gram's really worth $6 or not, but that's what it would have had to have went up, and that's how it's done on Whatnot. So I don't think a gram's worth $6, so we're just not doing that. You know what I mean? We're just doing spins. That's it. Good luck. He's taking one spin to Mr. Lance Parker again. This is spin number 2. Good luck, sir. Ooh, pass. Coming off the wheel. Down to 43. 43 spins left, y'all. 43 spins left on this wheel. Meanwhile, this wheel won't continue like on Whatnot. When I end the show, the wheel's done. We'll have a new wheel the next time. So keep that in mind. This is not the continuous wheel of spins. Coin artist, how does that suck? Coin artist, when you get on a race for $6 a spot and you get second, what do you get? You don't get shit, right? So on this wheel, at least you get more than one chance to win something. And when you do the math, the averages of you winning silver on this and you winning silver on a race, you stand a greater percentage of winning silver on this wheel than you do on a race. I did the math. So there you go. You see, numbers are my thing. So when you include the free spins and take them down and then add those as extra chances, you actually got a 4 in 1 chance or 1 in 4 chance of hitting silver on this wheel. Where on a race you have 1 in 10 chances to hit silver. Do you see the math difference? You got a greater chance of hitting on this wheel than you do on a race. Learn how to do math and it'll work out for you, I promise. I know you have trouble with some things, so just have someone else help you do the math real quick. You'll be like, dang, Jeff's right. A flunky. There's only 1 ounce of silver. Yep. And then there's also a ½ ounce of silver. And then there's 3 grams of silver. So go ahead and do the math. Yep. Yep, Jackie, I know I had it right. Math is my thing. Coin artist. You know what? For a kid that I've stuck up for, I don't know if that's your account or somebody else's. But I'm gonna put you in timeout till tomorrow and let you think about where you're at. Let's hope someone else got your account because so far I think I'm the only person that you really sent money to that sends your shit to you other than um, pointing around. So don't play games with me. Lance is taking another one. Good luck, Lance. Here we go. $1 gram silver coming off the wheel. Congratulations, Lance. Mr. Lance, do you want an art round or do you want a Valcambi? Your call, sir. Your gram, your call. I'm even gonna let y'all pick on Whatnot. You don't get to pick. It's whatever they pull off their table. So would you like a Valcambi 1 gram or would you like a 1 gram art round? Coin artist, if that is you working that account, you know, being handicapped, I'm pretty tolerant of you, but don't get to joining that other fan club. If you do, you can stay over there with Paz and you can keep complaining to other people about how you don't get your stuff from him. So I don't want to hear it. Valcamby. Valcamby it is, sir. One Valcamby going to Mr. Lance Parker. Mr. Lance, you got a package coming this time that is smaller than the other ones, but that weighed it's like 9 ounces. This little big package. I was like, holy crap! But they're all ounces. It's in there too. Heaven has a smoking section. Yep. I don't know how many of y'all was raised old school or not, but check this out. This guy was. So when you come into my house, you're going to have to talk respectfully to me. If you don't, I might time you out the first time, but after that, I'm probably just going to hide you. And then I'm going to report your channels. So, coin artist, let's hope that's you. Because this is what I'm going to do now. Now I'm going to report your ass. And you're going to keep it up until you can't open up an account anymore. There you go. I think he's promoting terrorism. What do you think? Eh. See, that's one of that's one of Paz's little defense weapons now, you know what I mean? He's got a poor handicapped kid that can create accounts constantly and does all the time for himself. So he sends him over here to cause issues. Coin artist, you can cry to somebody else about how you ain't been getting your stuff from him. You know what? You want to play games with him now? Go play games with him. Cry to someone else in them emails about how you ain't getting your shit from him. Ain't my problem no more. You just made that all your problem. Hope that Scott S is watching this so he knows why I'm not going to help you or say anything about Paz screwing you around and making fun of you. So Scott S, there you go. That's what people do. They come to you for help that you're trying to help. They come into your chat and get sideways with you. I just ain't got time for it. All right. We got a Valcamby off the wheel. Now we're down to 43 spins, y'all. 43 spins, getting closer to the ounce and the half ounce. Lance is like me. He's like, man, I just want to hit it. So, Lance, you spun it 3 times, right? Yeah. We got 42 spins left. 42 what? Hey, Miss Texas Val. I'm glad the chat's still working. So, Miss Texas, you got a new game we can play without having to wait on 10 people to get in it. And anybody can take a poke at it. Take a poke at it for $6. Fast life living. Yes, it's good. How's the weather down there today? Mr. Lance grabbing another spin. Good luck, sir. Sorry, Lance. Nothing on that one. Taking it off the wheel. Down to 41. that heaven has a smoking section. How's the temperature down there? How's the temperature where you're at, Lance? In Alaska, is it still? Yesterday it was warmer there where he was in Alaska than where I was here in Oklahoma City. What? I hear you. We've been busy at the shop. I can't always do auctions from there because, well, we don't want to. I can't be interfering with customers. Some customers are really edgy. Like, you know what I mean? He had this older gentleman in there the other day, kind of he put a smile on my face. He was worried about the cameras seeing him everywhere. And I'm like, there's cameras all over this joint. From the time you pull up, we can see you everywhere. I was like, you don't have to worry about covering your face up from that camera. You're on all of them. He just wants to be under the table buying his gold and taking off. I was like, look, you ain't got to fill out no paperwork. We're not reporting anything. Just buy the gold and go. You're good. Serious about it. He went to his bank, y'all, to try to get out his retirement fund. And he cashed out a 401k, had it sent to his bank. He went to go get it out in cash. His bank told him, no, sir, if you come back tomorrow, we can give you $10,000 of it. And then we'll have to talk to the bank manager about when to get the rest of it. He was trying to withdraw $150,000. They would not give it to him. They do not have it. You know what I mean? Here's a true fact about your banks, y'all. They don't have the money. You know what I mean? And they definitely don't have the money if all of y'all decided to go cash out your retirements or clear out your savings accounts. They could not do it. You know what I mean? They can't. They will gladly tell you you're gonna have to wait. We gotta have it sent in. We ain't got the money here. Really, what they're waiting on is for the feds to know so that they're aware of the fact that you're getting all this cash. And they have to have it sent from multiple different banks. I'm telling you, bank robbery is not even an option anymore. They're not gonna have enough in there to make it worth your time. Just it's kind of an eye opener. I know it was for him. He was freaked out. He was like, I was only going to take out 150. He's like, I'm going to clear out the whole thing a little bit at a time now. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Miss Texas. Mid 40s, but raining hard. It's not raining here. We're 49 right now. Nice. Well, I mean, I'm at 45. That's good. That means we're all getting some good weather today. So, Miss Texas, man, let me see. I do got a little bit of jewelry sitting here. I ain't got a lot of jewelry out here. I got some though, sitting here. Oh, well, sorry, Miss Texas. I can't show you that. I don't have a ring sizer in here. Yeah, I do. Hold on. I got my one for reshaping rings in this drawer. Da-da-da. Oh, I appreciate you. You haven't rolling it up. Miss Texas. All right, y'all. The wheel's still there. Size 10. Got all the marks on the inside of it. It's Pandora or one of them crazy things, but it's not a stacker. It's just a regular ring. I don't believe it's a stacker. Never to die, never dying to live. Hmm. Now, is there any doubt in your mind where that's coming from, y'all? Meanwhile, that's Paz's doings. He done put that handicapped boy up to acting a fool over here, and that's a shame. What a tool. All right, check it out. Starting bid $10. Your marks are on the inside bands, but you're never gonna be able to see them from here. It's sterling silver, size 10. Smoking section. Anybody still in here? Can y'all still talk? Did you get confused by days by dummy? Is that what happened? Don't do it. I gotta talk every once in a while, so I know that you're the hell in here. If not, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Then it's too big for me, Jeff. Really beautiful. Wish DV was here. DV is smaller. She's like a size 5. You, I thought, was the one that needed the bigger sizes. That's why I got this. I thought you were bigger sizes. She's a size 5, I know. My bad. Okay, we'll call it a pass. Unless one of you fellas are into sterling silver rings. This might be a melter. I got you, Miss Texas. You're here. I see. Y'all got to know after trolls come in like that I can't see anything but that shit that they put up. So I need to know y'all are still here. Because if not, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my lunch break to myself and not have to deal with the headache of YouTube. That's what YouTube has become to me, a pain in my ass. Sorry, it's just a fact. I go on Whatnot, sell 10 times more stuff in an hour, and I have no kind of issues. I don't have to deal with no kind of ignorance. I block you. I put you over there in timeout. You're timed out, period. And then I'm also going to have a conversation with Whatnot to get your whole thing pulled. That's a fact. Life living. I can say this, even Steve looking for silver and the rest of the little clan, they know how to behave over there because it tells me when they come in and that's it. They don't have shit to say. They keep their mouths shut. So good on them. I know Miss Texas, and I hate it because y'all got to pay the shipping on every item over there and all the stuff. But it might be the way it is because YouTube is definitely looking like it's just for a group of clowns. It's not for serious sellers. It's not for serious buyers. It's for people that are into clowns. I'm just not into that shit. Yep, I know. I know, and I lose a percentage of stuff to Whatnot, but I would rather do that and not have the headache, not have to deal with BS because, yeah, I've had to double up on meds that keep me from going to jail over these people's ignorance because, yeah, that's how far they've got me pushed. Yesterday, they doubled up on those meds for me because, yeah, they were like, why is your blood pressure so high? I said, well, I don't know. Homicide will do that to you when, yeah, Well, it can blow. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. Yep, it definitely is Miss Texas because, yeah, ain't none of these cats gonna pay none of my medical bills. They ain't doing nothing. You know what does suck about this, about the way YouTube is right now, and about the way even the viewers on YouTube, even the ones that's watching my channel right now, how much they participate in anything? There was a young lady that reached out to me yesterday that this channel's been helping on a regular. And yesterday I had to tell her, look, I can't send you money off of that because no one's put anything into it. And literally that's what my YouTube money is used for, is for helping other people. So right now that helpline for her is OUT out because ain't been shit happening on YouTube, and that's what puts the money on the PayPal, which usually sends to her and others that are in need. So hurts my heart that y'all are that selfish that you've messed up something that all it does is help people. My my Stripe is set up to my business account. It's my business shit. My YouTube was my way of helping others. So all you've done is hindered that. And I'm 90% sure if these people sent you emails and told them what they were going through and that they needed some financial help, your channels wouldn't do shit for them. So the one that has been helping them for years isn't able to now because of all y'all's negativity. That's that's awesome. I'm gonna have to start figuring out how to put items on Whatnot and marking down what I'm using to put into that fund that is to help others that need it. So see, when God opens up another door when one closes. YouTube ain't closed yet, but I got a feeling by the time I get done and I slam the door behind me, these other channels they've been throwing all this mud that's doing the same shit as me, they probably going to start getting the same issues that I have right now with YouTube. I ain't got no bones about it. So remember that saying in the Bible about he who has no sin cast the first stone. All you mother suckers that's been casting stones at my channel and reporting me for gambling and everything, I got a surprise for you. You might get your wish. They might take my channel down, but I ain't going alone. Promise you. Mr. Lance Parker, I appreciate you. Y'all remember this. YouTube, anybody and everybody can see. So I see when you're over there supporting them scandalous ass channels. Keep that in mind. I ain't got no bones about it. I will definitely treat you just like one of them because that's who you're supporting. You might as well stay over there and support them, not come over here because I ain't going to treat you the same. That's for fact. Miss Texas. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Meanwhile, like I said, I got new devices, new IP addresses. I can open up new accounts. I can open up a new account and do things differently. Maybe stay within the YouTube guidelines to where I'm not getting, you know, not getting in the same shit I got into this time because, well, I broke the guidelines. Meanwhile, the only reason they know that's because these pricks kept reporting it all the time. So I'm not the reporting type because I'm not snitch, but I know some folks that might not be above it. Some of these junkies, all they do is sit around and push buttons on phones all day. They ain't got nothing better to do, trust me. Yes. I don't know how they do it, but that's every time you walk past them, they're just glued to that thing. I got a feeling they must know how to do some shit on it because they're always doing something. Oh, I won't be leaving. Trust me, I've already got access to another account that's already been active for a few years on here that another belongs to another individual that already reached out to me and was like, "Look, you can run my channel if this shit goes down that way." So that's what we plan on doing. Oh, it won't matter, Miss Texas. It's YouTube taking it down because of all their shit. That's why they took down my video the other night. They gonna keep on it until they just got me completely banned on this channel. So we're just gonna run this thing till the wheels fall off, and then we'll come up on the new one. We'll come up on the new one that's actually an old one. Somebody had already reached out to me a few months ago and was like, "Look, here you go. Here's access to this one. See how they like that." Meanwhile, most of my viewers is already subbed to this individual's channel, so it'd work out pretty good. More than one way to skin a cat, Miss Val. Trust me, I've been in positions that I would not want anybody else in life to ever be in, and somehow I've made it out of there. And I'm not talking about prison, I'm talking about life. So yeah, YouTube is just an electronical game that we're all playing on some freaking screen. My only downfall is I'm not a computer nerd like some of these cats, but I uh I know I know how to pay computer nerds. Scott S, scroll up my chat if you can. Hey, Howie, Howdy, good to see you, Howdy. Howdy, Howdy, blah, blah. There you go. Why? I don't know. I'm not pronunciating right today. Thank you, my friend. Scott S. So you should scroll up the chat and look at what your buddy did earlier in here, McHammer. He got himself timed out for 24 hours, or at least his account, for coming in here talking all crazy. I told him he can go back over there to Paz that wants to treat him like shit and not send him his stuff. And I put him to sleep for the day. You know, he was talking about his thing kept getting hacked since he'd been going to Paz's channel. He'd been getting all his stuff hacked. So I don't know. I didn't block him. I just timed him out. Ain't that funny, Scott? We were just talking about yesterday how wrong he did him, and you talking about the emails that you'd seen where he did him wrong, where he sent you. Same kind of emails he sent me, but he's going to come over here and be all in my case today. Maybe he forgot to take his medication this morning. Who knows? No. I just thought that was very interesting. All right. Well, Miss Texas, you know why? Because I was the first one running these races, and every one of them stole my freaking ideas. And now they're making money hand over fist at it because they're charging $6 a spot, 15 spots. No one can do math. So they're quadrupling their money every time they run a race. So they want to get rid of the one guy that's still running races at like cost price, because I'm literally only charging you all the extra over for ship. Other than that, you guys are getting hella deals off my table, and they can't give you them deals. So the only way they can get rid of my races, which takes away from theirs, and sheds a light on the fact that they're over there trying to sell you pandas, some of which are the new pandas that don't even weigh a fucking ounce. They're trying to sell you all for, $60. That's amazing. That's amazing. Right here, you can get it for, you know, $4.50 for 10, and you can get a shot at that. Huh. Do the math on your percentage of getting it. Or you can grab up a Scottsdale, or you can grab up a Silver Shield, all of which, by the way, are premium rounds. You got a mid premium here. I mean, these are my options. And then we can break out the newer shit, and it won't cost you but another $5. So that's why they want to get rid of me, Miss Texas Foul, in my races. Because all of a sudden theirs is what it is. Theirs is the standard now. $6 a spot, 15 spots. Crazy, crazy math. You know what I mean? Absolutely unbelievable. Selling it to a bunch of idiots that can't do math. You know what I mean? Because if they could do math, they'd stop throwing away their money. And the ones that are doing it that's throwing away their money, they should never say anything about Biden and how much groceries are costing, because you're willingly paying 3 times more for silver than what it's worth. Just keep that in mind. Oh, they're more than doubling. They're doubling or tripling their money. There's nothing wrong with somebody getting a little money for their time they spend up here. I mean, I've been up here for almost an hour. You know what I mean? In that hour, I managed to flip a couple of spots on the wheel. That was it. So I don't think that's why y'all don't see me as much. Yeah, I've got other things in life to do that's making money. I ain't got time to sit over here and play head games with a bunch of idiots. I just don't have it. I don't have it in me. I ain't got the patience for it. It's going to get one of them killed. You know what I mean? So it's probably just not a good idea to keep playing that game. I am not wired like the rest of you freaks that sit at home being digital warriors. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that, yeah, it's not good. The more it eats at me, the worse it gets. You can believe. My channel is a channel that people come to that I get emails later about how they're in recovery and about how we've helped them with prayer and other things. We got to get back to that. And it's hard to do when Satan's got all this negativity all flowing around you, right? And it's crazy whenever I bring receipts with the actual what the hell it is about. All of a sudden, they're back to posting things about half of sentences that they don't even understand about my past that was umpteen years ago. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the here and now and the facts. The fact is, there's nobody that's ever bought anything from me on YouTube that did not receive their items, whether or not it was on a race or on a wheel or on an auction. Let's talk about them facts. Let's show them receipts. Let's show the receipts where you mother suckers have stole from me and others in this community, but it's okay. See, I show you them receipts, but it's okay. Still people over there supporting that channel, getting in on races, knowing that man come over here and bought a bunch of spots and did not freaking pay for them. He's a thief. If he'll steal from me on YouTube, he'll steal from you on YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah. Same thing with all the rest of them that I've called out. They'll do the same exact thing to you when they feel like it. And these other people will back them and say it's okay. They'll come into the chat and defend them and distract and throw up messages about people's past that's, what, for 19 years. Let's go back 19, 20 years and 40 years and look at someone's history instead of looking at the last 4 years and what they've done on YouTube and the fact they've not had anybody that they've sold from. Even people that I hate purchase things from me, and I sent them to Big Apple because the stupid ass won something. You know what I mean? I can't stand that man. You know what I mean? Still sent him his shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, It's got us because human beings are not all going to get along anywhere. Some of us are just not going to get along. We just don't like each other. That's life. The problem becomes when everybody's forced to have to choose and they're all sending all their little Instagram shit and they're doing all their shit behind the scenes. That's the dirty part of it. You can't just leave people to do whatever. You want to go ahead and just take it to whole new levels. So it's no longer a coin community. It's a community of people that they've chose to see what they want to sell to. If you'll notice, they don't keep the ones that don't have any money. The only ones they cater to is the ones that's got big money that's spending on their channels. That's it. Only reason that dude got so much support on ripping me off is because I'm the one he ripped off and he spends a lot of money with them. You know what I mean? They weaponized him against me. I'm pretty sure that was probably encouraged, seeing as how it started happening on Paz's channel. And I had just had to stop selling over there to catch where it was happening at. And then bam, sure as shit, there it was. Black and white, plain as day. The person that's been getting on my freaking races and not paying on them. He was doing the same shit over on Paz's. I'm just now having to go back and rewatch all that shit. Wait till that video comes out. We're about to throw some more dirt at that gentleman that don't know how to pay his freaking bills because, yeah, 99.9% sure that's where I was coming up short whenever I decided to leave Paz's stream. And I talked to Paz about the fact I was coming up short, and he just kind of laughed and was like, well, yeah, keep an eye on it. No, Reggie's a good dude. It couldn't be him because I mentioned it to him then. And Miss MJ had already been watching it and was catching it. So, yeah, it was definitely Roger that was doing it. I mean, Reggie, Mr. Reggie Neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. It just had to happen on my channel to where I could just show it because I'm not good at technical stuff and I needed it just to be there. And bam, there it was. Can't deny that one. That's why we can't get along, Scott. I don't like thieves. I don't like thieves. I have a low tolerance for morons. So yeah, I'm not gonna get along with most of them. I don't like people who steal from people. If you're gonna try to take shit from me, please come to my house and try to take it from me. You know what I mean? All this not paying your bill shit just makes you a lousy thief. And when you do it in the name of gifting to other people, that really makes you some kind of really sorry thief. Sickening. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. And yeah, it's even sadder when people email that need help with things. And you gotta tell them, no, sorry, I can't help you. Some other clown stole from me and stole the funds that could have helped you. Huh. Wow. Nice. Meanwhile, that same clown's got a whole community of clowns that's okay with it because they want him to spend money with them still. Meanwhile, he can never spend money with me again, ever. Ever. That heaven has a smoking section. That's what it's about, Scott S. And you should already know that. You streamed on YouTube. You've been dealing with this nonsense. You had a co host pass away that other people, whenever you were trying to get money raised for him, just jumped up automatically, started doing it, and continued to do things in his name just so they could profit. It's amazing. That's uh, that heaven has a section. Meanwhile, those of us that was silent about trying to help Scott, we'll all just go silent because that's what real help is. Just trying to be there for somebody. It ain't about making a scene and making a stream about it. And yeah, Well, Scott, it won't ever end because you know what? It'll come out that they've stole, and then the other people will sweep it under the rug if they spend money with them, and then they'll just let them back in. You know what I mean? It'll be okay. They don't care because, yeah, as long as they get their money out of it, they don't care about you all, the viewers, or anybody else. That's it. And I've had to come to the reality that, look, YouTube is not a place for flipping things anymore. It's just a place where we're going to come hang out, talk, and do some whatever. So that's why I was like, okay, I'll put up this wheel that'll give people a shot at winning some shit, and you can do it individually. You don't have to wait. And during the stream, the wheel does shrink. The thing is when the stream restarts, the wheel will go back to being the same size wheel again. So more people that get in on it, the more chances you have at winning that ounce and some more shit. Probably gonna be some gold on it tonight. Who knows? You know, that's how we roll. We'll do something tonight, and it might have some gold on it. We'll see. I do know this though. My lunch break is gone. All right, y'all. Remember this: God loves each and every one of you. Just because God loves you doesn't mean another human being has to put up with your ignorance. Being a Christian means we have to tolerate it for a while. But I'll try to remind you all of this. Jesus recruited some gentlemen to walk the face of the earth with him, one of which job was to kill Christians before God recruited him and he changed his ways. And even in that Garden of Eden, that man drew his sword and cut that guard's ear off to protect his Jesus because he's human. So remember this: you're dealing with a human being that's got the same kind of mentality as the one that cut the ear off the guard. So I hope Jesus helps put your ear back on after I cut it off, but you got there with me. So remember that. See you tonight, Miss Texas Val. I'll see y'all right here on YouTube. And I'll see you on Whatnot tomorrow night, too. All right, y'all. Bye.
Chef Crumpler, aka JC Stacker, would like to say thank you to all of you for hanging out with us. Always remember to keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for the start, keep stepping with silver and gold. Good night and God bless you all. The show will